Hey there, I'm Jason Everett, also known as Mr. E from Deep Energy Orchestra, and I am so honored to be here today doing a sound bites for Bartolini pickups and electronics. I have been a fan of Bartolini's and been using them exclusively for over 30 years. 32 years ago, I was talking to Pat and Bill about custom making some Bartolini pickups for my Rickenbacker, which I converted to a 5-string. They did crazy stuff for me back then. I also have a Rickenbacker that I converted into a sitar bass. They were just amazing to work with, and I'm so glad to say that they are continuing to do custom work for artists who want the best sound they could possibly get, and they are so easy and wonderful to deal with. All right, so I'd like to tell you a little bit about this instrument. It has the walnut wings, and it has a wangy zebra wood neck through design. Obviously, it has an inlay here. This is Cocobolo, which is one piece, and then the fingerboard and the inlay are yellow heart. I have two hip shot drop keys, so I can go from an E to a D, and I can go from a low B to an A. So this is the Jason Everett signature ohm bass made by Conklin guitars out of Springfield, Missouri. Of course, featuring the Bartolini pickups that they custom made. It's a 7-string fretless bass. Obviously we have the ohm inlay, but you'll notice that the inlay covers the Bartolini pickup. So one of the things that Bartolini was able to do was to get that epoxy layer on the top as thin as possible to make sure that we had as much response from the strings. These are based on the original splits made by Bartolini. Again, they have not only just a thinner epoxy on top, but I asked them to boost the mids around 1,000, and they were able to do that very easily. So again, Bartolini is a great company to work for if you're looking for your own custom sound. They are very responsive and just do amazing work. So this particular instrument has two of the Bartolini pickups. I usually play on the bridge pickup, which is what you're hearing, just exclusively the bridge pickup now. But if I were to use, and this is my main volume knob here, right? So this is a blend between the two magnetic pickups. This is all the bridge pickup. Now we're all on the neck pickup. And of course I can blend that 50-50. But I like that kind of bright growly sound, so. Then I also have the piezo pickups in here on the bridge, which allows me to get that piezo sound. I have two settings. This is my piezo volume. It has a push-pull on there, which gives it a brighter sound on the up side. Or I can push this in, get a little bit more of a muted. And then I can blend those together. And then finally, to get totally crazy, we've got the MIDI interface as well. So I can go full MIDI. Not only am I represented by Conklin guitars and Bartolini pickups, I play exclusively Kalium strings, and Kalium strings are really unique because they are pre-tensioned, so when you get a new set of strings and you put them on, you don't have to retune them, they stay in tune. It's amazing. So talking about a little bit of the electronics here, this particular knob is my master volume on the magnetic pickups. This is a pickup blend between the neck and the bridge pickup. This is the volume knob for the piezo's, and again it has a push-pull, so I get two different tones there. And then this is a volume for the MIDI. This is a low EQ and a mid EQ, high EQ, and these are plus or minus 15 dB. I did have the Conklin folks put in there a little bit of a boost, again about 1000K on the mid. I like that growly kind of mid sound. And then this toggle switch goes magnetic and piezo, and then just piezo. This one is again just the magnetic and MIDI, and then just MIDI. And then this actually allows me to change my MIDI settings to the pedal. So I can go from this, nice little bassoon, so I can get just infinite number of sounds. Somebody very wise once said, if the guitarist can't do it for you, or the keyboardist can't do it for you, just do it on your bass. So you can hear this bass live with my band Deep Energy Orchestra, which features Trey Gunn from King Crimson, Fareed Hawk from Billy Cobham, and Zawinul Syndicate, Selva Ganesh Vinayakram from Shakti with John McLaughlin, or Remember Shakti with John McLaughlin. The name of the band is Deep Energy Orchestra. The entire first record, Playing with Fire, is all available live on YouTube. We filmed it live with multiple cameras in that snarky puppy style. Just released our second record last year called The Return, which hit the week of COVID, so nobody knows about it. So check it out on our Bandcamp page, and I'm currently working on our third record. So Deep Energy Orchestra. It's a little bit crazy. It's all instrumental. It's kind of a combination of Indian music, jazz music, funk, prog rock, and classical music. I have a bunch of classical musicians on there as well. Love to hear from you. Find me on Facebook, Jason Everett, aka Mr. E, or deepenergyorchestra.com, or you can find Deep Energy Orchestra on Facebook. Again, I am so thrilled to be an artist representing and supported by Bartolini Pickups and Electronics. Their support of artists is amazing. The quality of their products is unsurpassed. So if you're not playing Bartolini's, it's time to give them a go. Thanks for being here today. Jason Everett, also known as Mr. E, with Bartolini Artist Soundbites. We'll see you soon.